The Fool, a card that's as misunderstood as it is captivating. But what happens when this iconic tarot card represents how someone sees you? Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey that will unravel the complex tapestry of perception, adventure, and yes, a dash of unpredictability. Whether it's love, friendship, or something in between, being seen as the Fool is like being handed a golden ticket to the most thrilling roller coaster ride of your life. This video will delve deep into the multifaceted ways the Fool influences how you're perceived. And trust me, it's a perspective-shifting experience you won't want to miss. What does the Fool as someone sees you symbolize? When someone sees you as the Fool, you may think this is a negative connotation. However, as long as it's the upright Fool, it means they see you as a great joy in their life. You bring them warmth, laughs, and adventure. They can't help but soak up your optimism for life, leaving them feeling fulfilled after every meeting with you. What does the upright Fool as someone sees you symbolize? The upright Fool is a symbol that captivates and intrigues. When this card represents how someone sees you, it's like a glowing endorsement of your most adventurous and optimistic traits. But what exactly does it signify? Let's unravel this fascinating tapestry. The eternal optimist. Firstly, if someone sees you as the upright Fool, they're essentially viewing you as an eternal optimist. You're the person who always finds the silver lining, no matter how dark the cloud. In a world that often leans towards cynicism, your optimism is like a breath of fresh air. You're the one who says, "Why not?" when others are stuck on why. The adventurous spirit. But there's more. The upright Fool is also synonymous with adventure and spontaneity. If someone perceives you through this lens, they see you as the individual who's always up for a new experience. Whether it's backpacking through Europe or taking an impromptu road trip, you're the go-to person for adventures big and small. You're not just living life, you're savoring it, one exciting moment at a time. The open book. The upright Fool is often seen as open-minded and non-judgmental. If this card represents how someone views you, they likely appreciate your willingness to entertain new ideas and perspectives. You're not one to shut down a conversation because it challenges your viewpoints. Instead, you welcome the opportunity for growth and understanding. The authentic self. Lastly, the upright Fool is all about authenticity. If someone sees you as this card, they recognize your genuine nature. You're not one to put on airs or pretend to be something you're not. In a world full of facades, your authenticity is both refreshing and inspiring. So, how does it feel to be seen as the upright Fool? It's a compliment of the highest order, capturing the essence of who you are at your best: optimistic, adventurous, open-minded, and authentic. Intrigued to know more about how this perception impacts your life? Stick around as we delve deeper into the magical world of tarot. For a love reading. If you get the upright Fool as how someone sees you during a love reading, while it's mostly positive, there is one aspect you need to be aware of. Generally, if someone sees you as the Fool, it means they view you as a breath of fresh air in their life and an unpredictable element they've been longing for. While you may bring great romance and joy to their life, the downside is that they may not yet view you as something serious. So make sure you let your deeper side shine so they know there is more to you than just a good time. What does the Fool reversed as someone sees you symbolize? The Fool reversed is a card that often gets misunderstood, yet holds profound wisdom. When this card symbolizes how someone sees you, it's like they're tuning into your more cautious, reflective side. But what does this all mean? Let's dig deeper and find out. The cautious explorer. First off, if someone sees you as the Fool reversed, they likely view you as a cautious explorer. You're not the type to jump off a cliff without checking the depth of the water below. In their eyes, you embody the saying, "Look before you leap." You value the thrill of adventure, but you also understand the importance of preparation and planning. The thoughtful skeptic. The Fool reversed also symbolizes skepticism and a questioning nature. If someone perceives you through this card, they likely appreciate your ability to think critically. You're not easily swayed by flashy promises or grandiose claims. Instead, you weigh the pros and cons, ask the hard questions, and arrive at your own conclusions. The unconventional wisdom. Interestingly, the Fool reversed is often associated with unconventional wisdom. If someone sees you as this card, they probably think you're not afraid to go against the grain or challenge societal norms. You're seen as someone who follows their own path, even if it's not the one most traveled. However, unlike the upright Fool, you do so with a greater sense of caution and introspection. The reserved authenticity. Lastly, the Fool reverse speaks to a more reserved form of authenticity. If someone perceives you in this light, they see you as genuine but perhaps a bit guarded. You're selective about who you show your true self to. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a form of self-preservation, a way to protect your inner world. So, what's it like to be seen as the Fool reversed? It's a nuanced perception, one that captures your more cautious and reflective attributes. Whether you see this as an accurate portrayal or a facet of yourself you hadn't considered, it offers valuable insights into how you navigate the complexities of life. Intrigued to explore this further? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the captivating realm of tarot symbolism. For a love reading, the Fool reversed is how someone sees you during a love reading. Definitely isn't the best card you can pull, however, it isn't all negative, and sometimes it can serve you as a good warning to keep your feelings in check, and make sure you don't attach yourself to someone who isn't going to be there for the long haul. In short, the reversed Fool may mean that there is some block stopping your romantic interest from wanting to take the next step with you. While they still have the enthusiastic optimism of the Fool towards you, they may see you as guarded or cautious, or that something is holding you back too. However, there are times when this is just their perception, and it doesn't have to mean there's actually a problem with you. If you do pull this card in a love reading, you should definitely take it as a sign to let your feelings be known and try to establish that you are both on the same page before moving forward with your relationship. The Fool combinations as someone sees you. If you notice the Fool when combined with any of the following cards, then it may mean the following. The Fool and the Lovers. If someone sees you as the Fool combined with the Lovers, they likely view you as a romantic idealist. You're the person who brings both adventure and deep emotional connection to a relationship. This combination suggests that you're seen as someone who's not just in it for the thrill, but also for a meaningful, lasting bond. The Fool and the Emperor. Being seen as the Fool paired with the Emperor means you're perceived as a balanced risk-taker. You have the adventurous spirit of the Fool, but it's tempered by the Emperor's sense of stability and control. In essence, you're viewed as someone who knows when to leap and when to look, making you both exciting and reliable. The Fool and the Moon. If you're seen as the Fool combined with the Moon, you're perceived as a mysterious dreamer. You're adventurous and spontaneous, but there's a depth to you that's intriguing and somewhat elusive. This combination suggests you're seen as someone who's not just surface level exciting but also emotionally and spiritually complex. The Fool and the Tower. This combination indicates you're seen as a catalyst for change. You bring the Fool's sense of adventure, but you also have the Tower's knack for shaking things up. Essentially, you're viewed as someone who can turn the status quo on its head, making you a compelling, if somewhat unpredictable, presence in someone's life. The Fool and the Star. If you're seen as the Fool combined with the Star, you're perceived as an optimistic visionary. You have the Fool's zest for life and spontaneity, coupled with the Star's sense of hope and inspiration. This means you're seen as someone who not only embraces new experiences, but also has a positive and uplifting impact on those around you. Recap. As you can see, the Fool is how someone sees you can change dramatically based on whether it's upright or reversed. In either case, the Fool will generally represent a great adventure in your life, while giving you the guidance you need on how to navigate it effectively. If you liked this article, make sure you check out the rest of the video. Otherwise, have a great day. And if you want your own personalized tarot reading, make sure you check out the link in the description.